Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. Welcome, my name is Habiba if you're new here. This is a lifestyle channel. I bring you lots of family, food, a lot of cooking, a lot of DIYs, home and garden, and of late I also do a lot of hair videos. So today we are doing a Christmas tablescape. So the color theme this year for me is going to be white, as you can see from what I'm wearing, white. A little pop of red. There's always a little bit of red in Christmas. And ta-da! Black. So I have never used black in my tablescape before, but this year we are doing a black plate. So I hope you will enjoy this video. I hope you will be inspired, and let's get started. So I'm starting off with a clean blank table. And I'm going to add a long table runner that I got last year instead of a tablecloth. We're going to focus on the centerpiece. So I have a variety of roses from the grocery store, and I'm also going to add some cuttings from the front of the house. So we're going to make it special. Instead of just buying a bouquet, make one yourself. Nothing says Christmas like the bright color of cranberries, right? Fresh cranberries. So I'm adding that to the vase. That way you can see through. And it just makes it super, super festive. Adding some cold water. Make sure with the flowers that you don't forget the packet that comes with the flowers, that helps enhance the life of the flowers. One thing I love about North Carolina are the large magnolia trees. These aren't magnolia tree leaves, but they're very similar, or they remind me of that. So I decided to use them in the vase. So you're just trying to fill up the vase as much as possible with greenery, and that kind of makes it feel very rustic, very homey, and at the same time very glamorous. I'm also adding some holly. You see the red berries on there before I add the flowers. Ideally, before you put the flowers in the vase, you cut them at a diagonal under some cold water. That just brings them to life and makes them last longer. So as you can see, I'm adding some yellow roses. At first it looks a little crazy, but then it starts to take shape. You can create a triangular shape, you can create an overall rounded shape. It's up to you. But just make sure there is a design in your head. So I'm adding these large chargers to the table. I got them at Hobby Lobby at a discount, and I really like them. They have this modern farmhouse look, rather rustic. And then here are my black plates, which I was super excited to use. Have never used black plates before, but I thought it would look good layering it on top of the whitish chargers. They look very modern, and at the same time, they could be rustic. So I had 4 plates, and I didn't realize that I didn't have enough. So I ended up using at the ends white plates. So as long as you keep things even, it's okay. I did later go back and buy some more black plates. Okay, these are plates from Kirkland's, another home design store, which I absolutely love. These plates come with different sayings on them, like home sweet home, a blessing, family is everything. They just all had different sayings on them, and they are really, really good quality plates. So you can use them for appetizers, or you can use them as a salad plate. It's up to you. Now I'm adding the cutlery. So I grew up setting the table as a young girl, so it's definitely something I enjoy doing now. And we don't do it as formal as I did as a child, living here in the US, but it's certainly something I look forward to doing. All right, these are some cotton napkins. The thing about these cotton napkins is they don't say Christmas necessarily. I could use them all through the year, but they are good quality, 100% cotton napkins, and so I really liked, again, that modern farmhouse look. So I'm showing you, you can put the napkin on the side of the cutlery, like so, or you could put it on top of the plate if you prefer, if they were really, really pretty and you wanted to show them off. Or you could put the napkin underneath your salad plate or appetizer plate like that. But I'm actually going to do it a little bit different, and you will see. So instead, I've decided to tie the napkin with either twine or ribbon. I decided to go with the red ribbon instead. So I put the ribbon on the table, and then I'll put the napkin on top of it and fold the napkin slightly and then tie a bow. It's really fun to do, when you add these little personal touches, and you can use so many different types of ribbon out there to dress your table to match your theme. So now I'm fanning out the napkin so that it's not, too scrunched up, and fixing the bow. And then to make it even more special, I'm adding a piece of holly. So I love the pop of red berries on the holly, and I think it just looks really nice. What do you think? Now I'm adding some glasses to the table. I try to add always 2 options when it comes to glasses. You want to make sure you have glasses for water or whatever you're going to drink, and if you choose to drink wine, that you have a glass for that also. But it's just nice to have 2 varieties. All right, let's add our bouquet that we made earlier. Isn't it festive? It's beautiful, right? I absolutely loved all the colors. So this is what the table looks like with the bouquet of flowers. You certainly could stop right here and you would be fine, because you want to leave room if you want for food, assuming you were going to eat that day. But I thought it just looked too plain to me. It needed a little bit more something. So I'm adding some candles because, again, nothing says festive celebration, Christmas, New Year's without candles. And then I'm also adding some greenery along the table runner. So this is the same greenery that I got from outside. I decided to duplicate it on the table runner. I'm just layering it on both sides. So whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side, and try to keep it even. So I try to add different types of greens that would reflect the season, including boxwood and also pine. It smells so nice. Once I'm happy with the layering of the greens, I start adding some Christmas ornaments to the table. So just regular Christmas ornaments, just for that pop of color. And then now I'm adding some Christmas crackers, which is an English tradition. Do you guys still do that? So in America, they do sell English crackers, although lately I haven't seen them in the stores. I'm also adding some special ornaments, kind of conversation starters, just to add a little bit of personality to the table. I have this little spooky, well, I don't know if she's spooky. She's spooky or is she cute? Glass cat. And for a little bit more magic, you got to add some candlelight. So I like to layer it. I like tall candles, and then I also like some votives. So these are little votives which I used last year. Just be careful, make sure it's not a fire hazard, and that the branches aren't sticking into the candle. Now I'm just lighting the tall candles, and we will be almost ready for the reveal. But of course, in this video, I'm going to show you more than one option of table setting, so definitely hold on to see it. And more candles. These are some antique pieces I bought at an auction. For the next project, we're going to be using a glass dome. So I have some fairy lights, and I'm going to use this to make a centerpiece. Give you some ideas to use around the house or on the table. So I have an ornament, a vintage ornament with a bird. I have some greenery from outside, some of which I put into a little tiny vase. I'm stuffing the dome with the fairy lights, and then I cover it. And voila, we have a table piece or a centerpiece. I think these are called cloche. Is that how you say it? Cloche or cloche? Or you can just simply say glass dome. All right, so for the second cloche or glass dome, which is smaller, I really like this one. I'm going to use a little ornament. It's a mini little house. So as you can see, I kind of created a mini tree and I'm adding fake snow. A definite must-have for me during the holiday season are fairy lights. And you don't have to wait till Christmas or New Year's. But isn't that beautiful? It is so cute and beautiful to me. So let's change the table a little bit. I changed the glasses. I'm just using clear wine glasses along with the drinking water glasses. I've added the glass dome in the center of the table. And now I'm adding some miniature houses, miniature aluminum houses. They sell these a lot around the South and I really like them. I'm also adding some fake snow in between the houses and the glass dome. And here we have a different take on a centerpiece. So these houses are actually lit, lit as in they have fairy lights in them. And so it just makes for a beautiful glow. So this is what the table looks like without anything else. Just the houses and the fake snow, and it looks very nice. I would say it looks very nice, but you know, Habiba style, it needs something else. So what do you think I'm going to add to it next? Flowers, of course. So I have a mason jar that I've wrapped with twine. I added the red cranberries and I cut the flowers shorter so that they are never above, you know, your face, or people can look across the table and see each other. It is very pretty and very simple and rather rustic and homey. And when you add multiples, you can create a very dramatic effect. So you don't need to have a huge vase of flowers. You can just have multiple vases of flowers across the table. And that's really nice. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday season. I know a lot of people are stressed financially and may not see their family because of COVID. And I'm just sending you lots of love and light wherever you're watching us from. Like you, I have many wishes for the future. One of them being one day, my family and I will live in a cute little house of our own like this one under this glass dome, right? Pray for us. Pray for us. And I'm praying for you and your continued good health as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me decorate the dining table for Christmas. Which one did you prefer? Did you prefer the first one with all the greenery, or did you prefer the second one with the houses? And do you prefer it without the flowers or with the flowers? I just wanted to encourage you to use a little bit of your creativity. It is in there. It is definitely in there, and use things around you, you know, repurpose things that you already have. From my family to yours, I wish you a happy holiday, and I hope to see you back in a few days. Thank you.